Hey gang, back at it again with more Thomas Adventure. Hopefully this time the game won't have a fucking seizure. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it's already starting to glitch out. Please give me a different Thomas. No, bog standard blue. But I don't mind. He said it. He said the thing. Okay, let's ignore everything he just said and let's go off to Caldy Fell. I'm just gonna let Thomas stare longingly into your soul, looking at all of your past sins. He knows what you've done and he is not happy about it. Oh my god, it's Grondon, my favorite blue fucker. I'm basically walking through this game, just trying to stream to you all how to play it. So there's two switches over here. This switch doesn't really go anywhere. It just stops at it's like a tunnel. Yeah. There's that guy. And for some reason, Whiff is over there. At the very least, I think it's Whiff. I could be wrong, but it looks like Whiff's basis, ex Northeastern Railway number 66, Aerolite. And I already know there's a character in this game with that basis, that being Angus, the Rusty Engine. What's I on about again? Oh yeah, Thomas staring longingly into your soul. As you go about the map, you can find various engine parts. Well, not engines as in locomotives, but parts going to a car. So this is a spark plug. These parts have something. These parts basically have this basically has the spark plug, all the parts. They have something going for them. You need to collect them and give them to a character. Down this way, vast expanse of nothing, but up here you can come to a fun fair playing a rendition of the fun fair theme from the hit era. Inhabited by no one. And Molly. She's got like ADHD or something. One 337. Beside the old shed. I like the style of this game. Very old. I can tell that I'm playing a Roblox game, but I just like the style. Reminds me a lot of Baldi's Basics and stuff like that. Very nostalgic. And this is from 2016. This is a 10-year-old game. This is incredible, man. Honestly, it is. And also, if you look down here, you find a mistake. This track piece is long, straight. It doesn't go anywhere. Damn. Remember when I had that one face, that one profile picture of Thomas with the black and white Thomas looking straight into your soul with this sort of facial expression? That's from the Thomas and the Magic Railroad Japanese manga. It's a shot right after Diesel 10 races by Thomas and Gordon. Speaking of the devil. Hello, Big Blue. Station of Caldy Fell has colors here that it kind of remind me of the Sudrian flag. I find it really nice. And also, don't worry about that line. We'll go down it eventually. Now, the old shed that Molly was talking about with the fun fair shutoff is this line right here. And it's the shed where Angus is. Also, don't worry about this lorry. It doesn't have anything. And also, here's Angus. I can just Angus munitions. Also, he talks. There's a secret line of dialogue that I'm trying to get, along with different variations of Thomas. There's a rare off chance that there can be a red variation of Thomas or Percy that you can play as. The story isn't changed at all, but the red Thomas is extremely fast and has Thomas's jovial expression that was never used in the show. And also, his whistle is that one funny laughing sound effect, the the Woody Woodpecker sounding laugh. Anyway, here's the funfair shut off. Type in 1337, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Fuck you, Angus, you lying piece of shit. I'm heading home. Well, not home, but shut up. Sorry, just acting a little buggy, Hey, yo, fat fuck. I got parts. Okay. I'm looking for either Henry or James. I like the fact that the character's face changes, like they blink and their eyes move around. I find that really nice, even though their eyes are dilated like they're on crack. And also Percy's station. I'm certain you all know what this is. This is this game's rendition of Knapford. And here's a starter generator, another part for the character in question. And over here is something that you need for Henry. A wagon of the best coal on the island. Because we all know the trope. Henry is a drug addict and needs pure Colombian cocaine to stay afloat. Later, Knapford. I wonder what would happen if, other engines take the special coal. Would it be basically the same as edibles? Here's James. Why is he orange? Okay, so this right here is a race section. The only one of its kind in the entire game. It's kind of like that one Sega Genesis game from way back when. Basically, I have to race James to a tunnel of sorts. I always start late. Yeah, James remains at this constant speed. And this is where the elements of the Red Thomas really show. Like, before James even gets halfway, you, as the Red Thomas, have already passed the tunnel. Very Chuggington coded, I might say. You know, I'd really like it. I personally, I think that whenever you do a good deed, the characters' faces like change from being negative to smiling, and Thomas's smile grows and grows. That's why he starts whistling again. That was his whistle. Okay. Now to head on to Henry. If I'm correct, Henry is in this direction. Yeah, Henry. That's Henry over there. He's in his new shape, and he still needs a special call. So either his rebuild was flawed, or this version of Henry's his old shape, or Henry is still a drug addict. What you need your drugs. Okay. Take note of that sentence, folks. It will come into play later. But for now, let's give Henry his drugs. Also, part. That's the last part that the character needs. And don't worry, we'll go to him immediately after this. If I remember the way correctly. But for now, Thomas staring longingly into your soul again. Oh. Can't come. Okay, Henry, there's your hardcore drugs. Now let me move around to the other side of the tunnel for you. I find it strangely eerie that the music just stops after playing once. I guess it saves it from becoming repetitive. Okay, later, Anderson. Oh, Thomas's cab is scraping against the roof of the tunnel. Now, if Thomas had the appropriate E2 cab, problems would easily be solved. What? It's just my point of view. Why the hell are you looking at me like that? Stop it. Thank you. God. Okay, I think that this is. We're getting. We might be getting close to the character's station. Yep, there it is. His character is Birdie the Bus. I am willing to bet you could tell by the severed license plate. Let's just back down and hey, there's actually more road. So the developer is listening. From what I remember, there used to be just a parking lot. Birdie's just giving the 1,000-yard stare. Why are you looking at me? Please, please stop, man. Just stop. No roads on this island. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What do you have to? You got you in 4K, bitch. Okay. Just give all the parts to Birdie, and he starts up and is able to move. Okay, now to go back down the line to Colby Fell to meet up with Gordon. You know what? This is boring. Don't just listen to music. I don't know if you can hear this, but ah, shit. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hey, Will. Shit, Jamie. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Jamie. Like, can you guys hear the music? I really like this song. Sorry, sorry, Jimmy John's good stuff. Wait, no, this is Henry's Timeless Line. Hey, old man, I'm going to Dollar Tree. I promise I can get you your um, Skittles flavored edible candies. I don't know what you want. Wait, no. Sorry that I keep stopping. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, I forgot to go to Molly. Alright, I'll go there, then immediately back. I really like this place. This place kind of looks like it would be in like a Fleetwood Mac music video. Or it kind of reminds me of that one scene from Magic Railroad, where Patch and Lily are riding Patch's horse through the fucking wheat fields. Kind of reminds me of that, but with flowers. I don't know what type of flowers they were. The reason why I paused was to say what type of flowers they were. I wanted to be smart. Yay, I shut the power off. Don't worry, it'll be back up and running in spring break probably. That is, if the matrix doesn't break. Hey, Mal. Later. Okay, just come along and um. Okay, you can just stay there, I guess. Everybody's doing it when we dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little baby sister can do it with you. It's easier than learning your ABCs. So come on, do the locomotion with me. Also, I'm sorry if I'm not responding to your comments like earlier on. I was just trying to navigate through the map. It's a big place. And also, I'm listening to the Annoying Orange cover of Gangnam Style. Why? I don't know. I'm fucking weird. You can tell by some of my posts. And Gordon's gone. Uh, okay, does Sodor own only one type of lorry? Like, do they make just the one type? Oh, Lizzie looking at ass. And they only produce it in the one color. The truck caused the accident to happen. Okay, up here you have to shift statues of the fat guy. You just spam click them until they face the right way. hear that Taco Bell-esque chime and the gates open, you're good to go. Another dark tunnel. Every fiber in my being is screaming at me not to go down that. But here you just shunt trucks to close up the line, shift it into place, Indiana Jones style. I wonder what happens if you go down it. After this, it's just a bunch of travel. Damn, the shit makes the Shake Bridge look like that one cast iron bridge that Richard Trevithick helped to make. Okay, this is where things get snowy. And no, that is not the refuse of a cartel that just exploded. It's snow in fucking March! And also, the white door. Prepare for flashbang. Yeah. You need those goggles that nuclear scientists wear when setting off nukes. Anyone remember that one Demon of Nowhere series surrounding the Red Engine? Yo, and 87546 is a bad guy. Reminds me of that. And also, remember the mention of a character called One? Well, we're about to meet him in a Sonic.exe style. Very Sonic.exe-esque, as a matter of fact. Also, this is the fastest you can go in the sequence. Also, you can hear another engine puffing behind you. This is one. Did you hear him say you can't get away in Ringo Starr's voice? Damn. And that's all for that section. Also, you can see the aftermath of 9/11 or something. I don't know. Please don't cancel me for this. It's just a joke. Shit. Fuck. Piss. Bitch. Shit. So, I accidentally closed out the window. Fuck. I won't leave for good. I'm just gonna go on strike, so that way people will listen. Okay, let's try again. This time I'm gonna see what happens when I throw myself down the mine shaft or the corrupted railway line, whatever the hell. And I'll try and see if I can get that one skin of Thomas in red. You can enter in another phrase. Let's just go to the gallery. Okay. I can't read the whole text from here, so I'm just gonna read off from another person. Okay, never mind. I can't find the video. Basically, this is Thomas, Gordon, Henry, James, Molly, supposed to be Percy, Birdie, one, and then back to Thomas. Don't worry, I will do edits of these other characters in my art style one day. What's up, Ted? I forgot to share my screen, son of a bitch. So this is Thomas, Gordon, Henry, James, Molly, supposed to be Percy, Birdie, and then one. Like I said, I'll do edits of these characters one day, but for now, the adventurous time. Still got the blue Thomas. We'll skip over Topham because he is relevant to the plot. Nothing happens either way. You know, for characters like Birdie, Molly, and Henry, you can basically complete their quests without talking to them. Fun fact about this game, when I first played it for the first time last year, I basically did nothing other than venture around the railway and kind of do my own thing. I got nowhere and the gameplay was longer than necessary. You missed me play through a bunch of the stuff. and you missed me accidentally close out of Roblox. Then you missed me rant like a madman. I tend to do that often. I think it's schizophrenia, but I'm not too sure. Probably not. The doctor says I have HD. I don't know what that is, but they said that I have 80 of them. So, you know, fucking swings and roundabouts, man. It was originally going to be a tutorial, but yeah. Actually, never mind. Let's just. I'm going down here today. I don't necessarily think you really have to go down here. It might be a shortcut to Birdie's station. Oh well. I'll just collect the edibles, bring them to Henry, shut off the funfair. Race James, fix Birdie, and then climb the mountain of Cody Fell, and then get gaped by one, or whatever he does. I don't know. That's a phrase I never thought I would say in my life, by the way. If I ever do a stream out of context thing, if I stream longer, I will most likely do that. Like, add in this moment as an out of context moment. Gotta go to the bundle switches. Forgot. Don't we necessarily need to talk to... there's James. Alright, fuck it, we ball. Let's do it. I might make James like a normal class 28. Or maybe a Glasgow and Southwestern Railway 403. Basically, what I think of for the Thomas characters in Thomas Adventure is that they need to look like Thomas and Friends characters, but at the same time look like they're not Thomas characters. You know? Like Thomas and Friends, but AliExpressified, like those rip-off Thomas Wooden Railway toys on Etsy and eBay and Temu. You know, online markets in general are like a barnacle on the hull of a ship. Yay, the whistle works. I don't really like that the go light for the signal is blue. Like, I know on some railways they have that. I think. I don't know. It's English. I'm American. I don't know. I think it's real, but then again, this is Thomas Adventure. People's souls are trapped in locomotives. But I could be wrong. Holy shit. Bro's doing the fucking moonwalk in the big 26. Bro's wheels are octagonal! How are his wheels able to turn when they're fucking octagons? Anyways, on to the fucking old station. There's another part. And now the truck of edibles. Alright. So, since I have time to kill, I just want to talk about the new merchandise. It's pretty cool. Like that Brandom Dock set. The Sodor Market in that set kind of reminds me of Brandom Station from Season 2 to Season 7, I believe. Probably either Season 2 to 3, I think. Yeah, Season 2 to 3. I think it's supposed to be like a warehouse where goods are stored at after being brought in via ships. That's what I like to think of it as, anyways. Also, James is gone. Also, they got Cranky. Some people are saying that he looks too angry, and I mean, come on. This face right here, Thomas's facial expression right here, is basically my live reaction to that information. I mean, come on. This is Cranky the Crane we're talking about. He is meant to be cranky. It's in the name. Although you wouldn't be able to tell since, you know, Mattel is removing the names of characters. First Danny and Clarabelle in All Engines Go, then, first Annie, Clarabelle, and Harold in All Engines Go, then, and now Billy, Charlie, Billy, what the fuck? Hero, Charlie, and Mavis in this upcoming show. And they were doing this way back in the Hit era with the trucks. Instead of having logos like names of the fucking railway companies, Titmuth Milk, Sodor Fuel, Defuse Gunpowder. You just got logos of what they sell, like raspberry jam or a milk churn or shovel equipment on the side of it for construction purposes, or mail. The logo for they got a letter and a wing on the side of the Trackmaster Revolution post van. They didn't even make a proper post van until during the height, during the 2020s. That shit got carried on to All Engines Go's Trackmaster Revolution line, I think. And then it got carried on to the 2025 with the new molding. Honestly, people think that the new line is good. I never really much cared for it. I appreciate Mattel trying to go back to the old ways, but for me, the proportions are too wide, too bulbous, too swollen, too stumpy, too disproportionate. They made James the same size as Gordon. They made Scotsman's tenders look tiny. And they made Duck's face look like Baldy from Baldy's Basics. Those are just critiques of mine. Other than that, it's alright. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's fine. There are lines from previous years that have done the characters much more justice. Erdl, Learning Curves, Thomas Railway, Tommy. Hell, even Nylent did that. And I think they only made Thomas, Percy, Toby, and Harold, along with Annie, Clarabelle, and a few troublesome trucks. That says a lot, doesn't it? I mean, it was cool. It's nice that they brought back characters, I guess. It's nice that they're bringing back characters now, but their proportions are still wrong, in my opinion. The faces look strange to me. It's just weird. It's gonna take a while to get used to it, we got used to the CGI stuff. Although I basically let it just sink in as a child because I was born 2 years before season 13, and I remember Hero of the Rails and season 13 coming out vividly. I wasn't old enough to know about what the fandom was. I didn't even know what that word meant. All I was busy about was trying to jam the star into the triangle hole. I was not the brightest kid. But then again, it's usually like that whenever you leave your children alone with potentially hazardous stuff like fucking screwdrivers, batteries. Like, they left me with the capability of taking apart my old Trackmaster toys. Like, that's how I became mechanically inclined at a very, very, very young age. And that's why I'm going for an engineering degree in college. Although I'm still on the road to getting it done, one day I will get it done. You have to struggle now. You have to climb. Basically, I go by this motto: you have to climb the hill now to coast down it later. Damn, that was a neat thing I just said. Anyway, on to other stuff. Like, Toad's good. I don't know why they gave Toad the Great Western Railway's shirt button logo, but it's cool. Like, I miss the Great Western Railway's rolling stock lettering on the side of him. But it's fine. It's alright. His face isn't as wide as it used to be. Remember when it used to take up a significant part of his back side? Front side? Whatever side you count that his face is on, it's basically that. It's narrow now. In fact, it kind of looks like Bolstrode the Barge's unused smiling face to me. Aside from the eyes and the nose, it's just the way it's proportioned and the mouth shape. And then there's the literal elephant in the room, the Thomas and the Lion Cub set. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind it. It's just an enigma to me. Like, they gave Harold the ability to fly again, like they did in that one, like in numerous sets featuring Harold the helicopter. Like, even as far out as 2020, as 2014's Percy Harold rescue set, where Harold's like rescuing Percy from a flood. There's like a silver bridge. It's one of the first sets from the Trackmaster Revolution line I had. I actually remember vividly seeing it in stores. Same with the Sky High Bridge Jump set, as well as a shit ton of Tomy, Wooden Railway, and take-along stuff in the late 2000s. Why have we fallen far from those days? Anyways, what else? They gave Thomas and Harold different liveries. Like, these are set exclusive variants. Like, I don't mind it. It just looks strange to me. That, along with Harold's strange new look. I'm still not over how Mattel has changed Harold's basis from a Westland Whirlwind to a Sikorsky S-55, and how they messed him up so bad that he looks like a completely different helicopter. That's not even Harold the helicopter anymore. That's his cousin, twice removed, Hansel. Anyways, Why are they rescuing a lion cub? And why does the set look like it's not even on Sodor? At this point, you might as well place PNGs of Thomas the Tank Engine and Harold the Helicopter somewhere in the background of the film set for the Lion King. Not even the good Lion King, the trash live action remake from 2019. I really don't know why Disney even do that. What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here. Anyways, I don't know why they do that, you know? It's strange, really. Like, I hate how people just do live action remakes now. It's not even live action, it's just quality enhancing and rewriting in places that don't need rewriting. Like, we can't do a bunch of the films that we could now. Like, we couldn't remake Aladdin the way we could because the guy who played the guy that played the genie is dead. The guy who played Mufasa, who also played Darth Vader, is dead. Like, a lot of the people that were in the production of the films that Disney remade were either dead or close to being dead. Like, I don't know why. But anyway, why instead of making a set which is basically the Lion King, but if Thomas and Harold were in the Big World, Big Adventures movie, why not just make it a set at like Drya Airfield and the Sodor mail, the Sodor post office thing? Like, have Percy with a mail van, or at least a truck with the symbol for mail. And have Harold and Percy exchange mail. Like, Harold brings in the mail from Drya Airfield. Percy delivers that mail to the post office, and then they loop around and back again. And also for the Brenham Docks set, it's Brenham Docks, but no Salty. Instead of having Thomas be the one at the docks, why not just have it be Salty? Like, you've already announced him in the series. You've also announced him in the brand new thing, the new toy line. It's just confusing, some of the choices that they make. Like, they gave Annie and Clarabelle gray faces. They gave Harold a gray face. They gave Charlie eyeliner. Now he looks like a sissy femboy. They removed Charlie and Hero's names from their nameplates. So why are we supposed to call Hero and Charlie in the show? Like, Hero's nameplate has the number 51 on it now. It's just another glorified number plate. So do we just call him 51? And Charlie He's got the Northwestern Railway's initials where his name used to be on his nameplate. Do we just call him NWR now? Like, how are children supposed to look at those characters with no names on them and only look at them through the packaging that they arrive in, which will probably be thrown away pretty much immediately because children will want the toy train inside of the box instead of the actual box? It's basically strange. You know? Jacoby fell now. It's good, but it's not the best. Like, we all know that the good era of Thomas and Friends were seasons 1 to 7. Like, inevitably, there will be people who will disagree. Like, I don't necessarily think that the hit era or the Miller era or the Renaissance were the worst eras. Like, that has to go down to the Bubba era or the entire series, the entire spin-off show of All Engines Go. Like, it's probably going to be like that. But, you know, it just makes me mad that people don't really recognize that I don't even know with this one. Shit's just happened. Like, Big World, Big Adventures, All Engines Go, and then all this new stuff with the 80th anniversary toys and the announcement for the 2026 show. I got whiplash from the day that the images of the diecast stuff dropped. Like, it is strange. Okay, now to see what happens if I throw myself down the corrupted railway line. Wow. Where the hell am I? Okay, so yeah. for characters like 1, he's meant to be the senior member of all the engines on Sodor. You know, older than Gordon, older than Thomas, hell, even older than Molly. I think our class were running in like the early, like in the 1890s or the 1900s. Maybe. I think I might make one a web coal tank. Like, I like the look of them, and I really... I don't know why I obsess over this old class of locomotive. It's just weird. And this is coming from the guy who has built his entire identity around a LMS Patriot that's still yet to come back from the dead. So, alright, I think I'm going to play Streamlined. Yeah, why not? This basically takes place in like the... Fuck. It's gonna close again. Hey, Napford.
Hey, William. What's up?
Just playing Streamlined. Kind of given up on playing Thomas Adventure.
Why?
I might touch on it another time. Like, maybe once I get the resurgence to play it.
Yeah. I just got home from school and
Hi.
pouring rain. Hi, Oscar.
Hey.
Oh, I'm just
And also,
building my little
I'm
railway.
making customs.
I'm just building a little railway in steam and steel.
Does everyone want to see my my customs?
Yeah, go crazy.
Straight
I'm
track.
trying
I'm
to
going
finish
from the
something.
freight depot to the coal mine. Except I have no engine because I derailed it earlier. So, yeah.
How do you derail an engine?
Heather.
I've no clue. I guess I'm bad at driving them.
It's close, boy. Close. Okay.
I'm just gonna do a little grinding.
So, we're gonna need another bit of trestle over here.
Hi, Oscar.
Who is the Sudrian Terrier?
He's a guy from another Discord server I'm in.
Oh,
We've known each other since late 2024.
I'm your
Okay.
fucking uncle. What the fuck? Guys, look at my custom table right now.
Is that a render of the 2005 60th anniversary Wooden Railway Henry?
Yes.
Nice.
It's 2025.
I've only had this Bachman Thomas for about since like November, and he's already starting to disintegrate.
Show us.
Oh, Darren, have a fucking camera.
Probably
You
built the
do.
most diabolical hill, but my engines are gonna
Boys.
be fine, right?
Oscar, you should know what this is.
LBSC Thomas. I'm not stupid. I am not
What
an
about
idiot.
this boy?
That is Furnace Railway Edward.
How the fuck are you smart?
Probably because I am genius and smart.
You are not fucking genius.
Yes, I am. That is Busy Bee James. You can literally tell by the livery.
Damn.
And then
What
The
we
whole
about
got.
railway,
Then we have
the whole
Henry
railway has been
with
ruined
half.
by
oh,
wokeness.
Oh yeah, that one wooden
Billions
railway.
must die.
That one wooden railway Henry painted half blue, half
That's
green.
what he says. My, that's loud.
Yep. So now I have no engine. That is if I have the money to purchase one. Locomotives. Let's see. We got some random Victorian looking locomotive, which yeah, no. I'm looking for an engine, like literally a tank engine. That's all I'm looking for. But please. Oh my gosh, that's a massive. Glenn! Oh my gosh, bro. They got Glenn. They got Mr. Coffee Pot himself. I just purchased my first engine. Let's go. What on earth is that? Can I? You need to deliver one piece of cargo? Bro, how am I meant to do that? If my engine is derailed? Well, guess I might as well try to re-rail it since, like, I desperately need to deliver something. Build. Wait, what? No, cancel. Is there like anywhere on this map?
I just got reminded
I just
of the night mail
re-railed my
meme.
engine. Wait,
You know,
wait, stop!
the night mail
Stop!
crossing the border,
Oh my
bringing
gosh.
the check with the postal order, letters for the rich, letters for the poor.
Now's not the time, bro. I left the throttle open on my engine. Stop!
I don't know who made that a meme, but I praise thee.
Please stop. Oh, it's heading into the yard.
I have no idea how a song about delivering mail via
Please stop.
the LMS in the 1930s can be made into a meme of Bart Simpson bouncing around in the mid 2020s.
We're gonna do some shunting, guys. Yippee!
I just love it when it's the rail fan community's turn to be funny, I guess.
So first of all, couple you to this truck. All right.
Damn, I see.
That's good.
Welcome to In Real Time Shunting with Oscar Crimson and Jin. Today we'll be in
Welcome
Steam
to
and
the
Steel
night mail.
shunting.
Yo, honestly,
We will be shunting
I mean-
some trucks to get our
at my school, there's gonna be a big old fight after school with one of my ops from
Big-
elementary, and
Yo, hold on.
they were
Hold on.
gonna go all the way onto the Santa Fe Trail, but I decided not to since I live far from that. So now I'm just walking back home.
Hold on. Slow down.
Damn.
Go back to the beginning, because I could not catch up on what you were saying.
So basically, my school now have like 3 fights today.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
This afternoon, there's gonna be a giant fight. Thank you. Have a good day. But anyways, there's gonna be a big old fight at the park over there about school. But they decided to go on the Santa Fe Trail, which was an old line for the Santa Fe. I was gonna go on there too, but since I live far from that, I decided not to for the better.
Oh my
And
gosh.
one of my ops, Cameron from elementary school, he was gonna be in the fight against my team against somebody else's team.
Yeah, no, that your op is fried, bro. I have no clue who's fried here. I'm just saying random.
No,
stuff.
there was gonna be more people. There was a whole entire group. I mean, a big old group.
Oh, yeah, no, he's fried.
No, like
rest of-
Cameron was on my team. No, Cameron was on my friend's team, which I was on their team. But since they wouldn't, since like, what's it called? Since I didn't really get to see it. Since the police were over there by the park, I wasn't even able to make amends with Cameron. So now I'm just here waiting until like 8th grade. Maybe if I stay in that school, I don't know, since I get into fights. Hopefully I'm able to see him again since he's coming back in 8th grade and actually make amends with him. But right now, at Santa Fe Trail, there's gonna be a big old fight. I mean, guns, knives, shootings, everything.
Guns! Oh,
Jesus.
someone's gonna die.
You're talking
Hey,
about
yo,
a petty
my
fight.
school
That's
is a
fucking
gangster
warfare.
school. My school is a gangster school, bro. I already had a fight with one of the toughest guys at my school. And I got my ass beat. And I'm not trying to have that shit happen to me again.
Oh. Yeah,
You
you're
won't
lucky you
have
did.
your ass beat. Willing to bet your ass is going to look like fucking Swiss cheese after you're done being there.
It's gonna be looking like a freaking tomato, bro.
You will have your ass handed to you in a soup can.
So now I'm just here walking back home from the park.
The coal mine is over
Dang,
there.
my internet's fried.
Like,
My
dear God,
internet's
you need
cooked.
to.
I mean,
God, man. That's not a job for the police. That's a job for the National Guard.
Oh no, the hill.
Where is the National Guard?
Yup, I was right.
I don't
My
know.
engines are fried on this hill, bro.
I mean, my friends Joseph, Francisco, Nico, Alton, Christian, Achilles, the other Nicos, I mean, everybody's gonna be there. Everybody that's a gangster, me included. But I wasn't
It's
able
gonna
to
turn
go
into a school
since I bought.
event or something.
So now I'm just on my street heading home, which
Dang.
I'm like, okay, bro, we get it. You have a nice car. You don't gotta be revving your engine in front of all these other nice cars.
Gosh.
I saw a fight at my old school once in freshman year. It was back when I lived in Maryland, of all places. The first day of school was just coming to an end. You know, people were lining up to use the bus or waiting for their folks to pick them up or to take the taxi home. And outside of the school, in front of the stairs, this was a school from the 1980s, so it was built with a bunch of things that modern schools don't have today. Like, it had stairs, it had raggedy old elevators, the paint was peeling away,
Raggedy
the
old.
stair rails were corroding.
Oh my.
Just looks like SS United States today, but in school form.
Hold on.
It's actually in the process of being torn down, and a new school was being built atop its foundations. From what I
I'm gonna be mute
recall, the
because
process ended 2 years ago. But anyway, with these two black kids wailing on each other, the campus police officers were breaking up the fight, or at least trying to. I didn't stick around long to see the outcome because I just wanted to get home. And
Yeah, like
a bunch of people were crowding around the school campus, around the fight, like forming a circle, like a bunch of animals, like a bunch of farm animals would gather around a trough to eat.
if I put
Yeah,
grade
it was nuts.
-20, what would happen? Let's see.
This was a public school, not something that would happen at a military or private school.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Alright. Like, the only fight I did see on my old school, I'm talking the one that I graduated from in senior year, was during, like, May. And it was only a ploy to get as much people outside of the cafeteria building as possible to see a marriage proposal. Like, they had a whole ceremony and everything.
Why did I come back to hearing about marriage?
God, a guy walked in the middle of the ceremony. A man.
What did I come back to?
Love for another person. I bet it's all staged. But the fact that it did happen is still hilarious to me. Like, I'm certain there's a video of it online somewhere, but I just can't find it. That was a crazy
everything that has been happening right now.
Why is everything
19 years of existence. I'm
You're
glad I got out of there whilst I could. Apparently they're ringing in a new year. Like an extra year, a 13th grade. Now I'm wondering if I have to do it now.
Oh, I'm sorry, 13th grade?
Yeah, 13th.
I thought there was only 12.
Yeah, apparently the passing grades of people in modern day North America are terrible. So they have to add in an extra year to bump up the scores and actually make schools worthwhile.
Dang, okay.
This is not how you do it, folks.
This is.
What
I
the
don't
hell
think this
will
is-
the 12th grade year even be called now?
12 or so? I don't know.
Like, they give nicknames to school years. Like, 9th grade was the freshman year, 10th grade the sophomore, 11th the junior, and 12th the senior year.
And now 13's like, what?
I think that 13 might be the senior year. I think that it might be called the middle year. Maybe.
Now I gotta
I'm
climb
wondering what'll happen to all the people who've already graduated and like have
Do they have
gone
to?
through university, gone through business school,
Do they have to go?
and already
back to
have
school
steady
then?
incomes? Do they have to go back to school and
That's exactly
for a
that's what
whole
I'm
other
wondering
year
now.
just to go for a federally mandated 13th?
Just for a specifically made 13th year, like, bro. It's like if they haven't already gone through school.
That is so out of whack. It's not even funny, but I'm laughing. Like, I wouldn't even be upset if that were the case. Like, for me, like, we left on a high note.
This wasn't me though. I'm saying that. If I wasn't,
Building
going to be in the fight.
I'm starting to think that the annual protests of college students who are fed up with literally everything are kind of
They're like-
validated now.
They're like, we went to school for 12 years just to come back for a 13th.
Yeah, it's honestly crazy.
Yeah, insanity.
Like, I don't know. The public backlash might make the government think for once, but I'm not
It
sure.
might make the government use their brain. Like, hold on, this not right. This a no.
It is wrong. Don't do it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is broke, so fix it. Okay.
It's like
Oh
a,
my goodness! Oh my goodness! Guys, Roblox is gonna ban everybody's account tomorrow. Oh my goodness!
Bro, are we serious? Wait, so if they ban it tomorrow, all the progress.
I thought that developers were going on strike on March 1st. Not that Roblox was banning everybody.
Wait, hold on. So if Roblox bans everyone's accounts today, then what will happen to the progress that I'm currently making on Steam and Steel?
Well, their profits will most likely tank.
Yeah.
Probably basically nosedive. This whole thing is going to land as gracefully as a kamikaze pilot. Dead ass. It is. It's not good.
It is not a good thing, and we should find a way to fix the Roblox. So listen to the people that are talking here, and
We,
lock
the
the
people,
James
kindly
Fork
believe
in.
that you aren't to be the No, that you.
Hi, bro. The first thing I scroll down to the top of I scroll to the top of the chat, right? The first thing I see that's at the very top is James is a freaky engine. Bro, why? And second of all, who starts a conversation like that?
We go from talking about
We go from talking
Roblox,
about
then
school.
school fights, to the 13th grade, to Roblox's banning people allegedly.
And then we go
And we're
to
all gonna get banned tomorrow.
To
and
this.
then we somehow go to James being a freaky engine.
Part
How
of
does
me
that
is
work?
kind of
How can you get
concerned
banned
that
for one reason?
like
What?
there's no reason
Barbecue
to
bacon
ban
burger.
many people at all.
Like, why? What would you gain, huh? You'd first of all, you'd gain
I'm
less
starting to
people.
believe that maybe Roblox might add fake AI based accounts to play games to keep numbers up.
Well, that's Roblox, I guess.
Yep, AI
So
crazy.
that's why every single time that I join a server that's in my age, nobody
Look,
talks. Because they're all
I'm all for
clunkers.
children's safety, but age verification on Roblox of all places, my brother in Christ, you need age verification for Pornhub and X videos, not Roblox and
A
Discord.
a literal website where
children.
imagination is quite literally everything.
And all those data leaks that happen, I cannot trust them. Like I am going to if I'm ever to actually use my face, I'm gonna make it the oldest. I'm gonna make the oldest looking face I can possibly craft up in
Like a straight up
PixArt.
old man. It's like,
Yeah, I'm talking wrinkles everywhere, hair's whiter than Discord light mode.
I'm just gradually growing my way out the ground.
I'm talking wrinkles, stray hairs, and moles everywhere on the face. Just talking old looking, like
Old man.
a living fossil, basically.
Okay, a living fossil. That's what we got.
And if it makes me, if it ages me at like 5 years old, I'm done.
5 years old.
Or I might do Joseph Stalin or FDR, maybe. I mean, you and I have something in common. We were both paraplegics. Well, me at one point, really. I'm not anymore. But I still have the experience of going around in a wheelchair, like, for 3 times in my life.
Jeez, bro,
Yeah,
you okay?
2016, 2022, later in 2022 and into 2023.
What happened to you?
Oh, 2016, I got into a car accident. Right after finishing Zootopia and attempting to watch it again, I had a bad habit of not wearing my seatbelt right. So this guy pulls out of the highway right before the turn that we took to get back home onto our street from the highway, like the face.
First of all, you said
Turned off, stopped in the middle of the road. Mother slammed on the brakes, came to us, didn't stop until we collided with the vehicle. Lots of the people, no, my siblings, they were fine. My mother's leg was badly, her knee was banged up, her hand. Me, I flew across the car, probably that's the thing that snapped my femur. I'm talking right out of my seatbelt, didn't do a damn thing. I slammed into the windshield of the car. Like, you know that one dog from Madagascar, the one in makeup that's thrown across the circus, like kicked in the head by a horse right into the mouth of another person. I felt like that, but instead of running into a goer, I run into glass. Like, I'm talking, my face is all fucked up, my spine had underlying issues. I'm telling you, it was carnage. The spinal problem wasn't known about, but my right femur was completely fucked.
First of all, the way you said that, oh, you had a crash in 2016 is sound like you said it so casually.
Oh, I'm over that now.
Okay.
I've accepted that it happened, and I've accepted that my own physical condition is partially my own fault. Anyway, my leg, my right femur was like fucked up, like to the point that it was snapped in half like a Kit Kat bar. They had to put it back together with rods. Those are still inside me. At least they were until 2022, when I went in for another surgery. A correction surgery. Apparently it had healed wrong. So it had to be broken. It had to be redone. Anyways, that is the late 2022 surgery. The early 2022 thing was when I ended up having the brilliant idea to do a jump off of a plastic ramp that are used for like skateboards and scooters and stuff, with no helmet. Lots of my own injuries were me being stupid. Like, I've obviously learned from them since. But it's just insane. Like, that was entirely my fault. That was 100% avoidable. And right after my spine had finally healed up, that's another thing. 5 years after the accident, my spinal problem finally surfaced. I could barely fucking move without feeling like someone was grazing the blade of a knife across the nerve endings within my spinal cord. It finally healed after being stuck in 2 braces, the first one not really working and falling apart, and the second one being very uncomfortable and specially engineered to my design. It ended up, and also a steroid injection directly into my spinal cord. I was completely conscious for that. I didn't feel much. After that, my spine was intermittently problematic. It's still problematic today sometimes, but I lived to learn. I learned to live with it. At least it doesn't render me immobile. Anyways, 2022, my leg surgery from 2016 healed wrong, and my leg is difficult for me to walk on. Like, I'm running behind when I'm at school. This was the school right before my graduation during my sophomore year. X-rays were done on my leg. It found out that my leg healed incorrectly. My leg was actually bent slightly, I believe. And I had two options. Either A, go through a surgery where my femur would be rebroken and would heal correctly, or B, go through intense physical therapy for the rest of my life. I chose option A. On December 9th, 2022, early in the morning, I went in for surgery and came out feeling so great. Like, the gas that they give you to go to sleep had me all fucked up. I'm talking, I was in space. Actually, a mile from Pluto, actually.
Oh.
I felt great, but I was physically green. Like, you know, in the Heat era, where characters feel awful, like, when the characters feel off, their face turns green. It's basically like that for me, but I felt on cloud 90. It took until March for it to completely heal, but by January I was walking again, although it was more akin to stumbling, like a stop motion animation by an amateur, but I'm still moving. Another thing about cars and accidents, during like a, at my school, I don't know if it's a nationwide thing, they have senior sunrises and senior sunsets. It's done for the seniors at my school, where the school celebrates the seniors by giving them special events. The sunrise happening before school starts in the fall. I'm talking before the school day begins. And the senior sunset taking place near the tail end of the year in the month of May. But for me, it was May. For other places, it was June or July. The fucking, there's like a, for me, there's a whole rally planned out for all the seniors who could attend. I'm talking people are parading in cars, leaning out the windows, people are honking their horns, they're cheering, like making a ruckus throughout the entire neighborhood. And once it all ends and we pull into the parking lot right outside of the football track, I just hear a bump from behind. Hang on. Wait a minute. I hear a bump from behind, and then me and my mother, who was driving me because I was outside of the. I was on the top of the van, peering through the sunroof. It was very difficult to do so, might I also add. But anyway, we found out that a senior, a fellow classmate of mine that we occasionally pass by in the hallway, had accidentally bumped into the van's rear bumper and had bent it inwards and ended up like chipping some of the paint off it. Like, her car was fine, but the bumper of our van was dented. It would probably need replacing. But the woman was in hysterics. But we weren't too miffed. Like, I even took a selfie of the whole thing. Like me, like me staring wide-eyed into the camera, my hand comically over my mouth, standing right in front of the ruined bumper of my van. Like, it was nothing compared to me. I was so happy that day, I could not care at all. Also, this woman, I haven't heard from her, but she's doing fine. She's working at a HEB. She's cool. 2025 was weird. It was weird. Being on Solar Productions, I don't really mind about that guy's presence. I don't agree with all that he says, but I do agree with some parts of what he says about the show. Like, about the whole state of it. The classic era was good. The Brenner era is kind of overrated. And Wubba and All Engines Go were absolute travesties. And I have high hopes for the brand new upcoming new TV show the upcoming YouTube Kids show for 2026. I'm actually in his server on Discord. Place is cool. You just basically reminisce about. We reminisce about toys from the bygone age. Review new toys that are yet to come out. SB makes videos on them. He always announces when he does by pinging everybody. We watch the video and comment on it. Sometimes I'm usually one of the first people to respond to the video, like to comment. I don't really mind being in the server. I don't really mind what he says about people with autism. And that's saying a lot because I myself have autism, and I don't really care. I just learn to accept it. And accept that this guy is a star on the rise, and there's not much that we can do about it. We just need to accept it and move on. And I find that people still hate Solar Productions when there are people out there that are far worse. Like, for instance, might I mention a certain blue Class 21 from the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway with Percy's faces that has a habit for stealing faces, vandalizing artwork, and being in a sexual relationship with a bunch of middle schoolers. The oldest of which being a person outside of fucking a person outside being at least a freshman in high school. And for instance, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I think genuinely I'm the oldest person that Blake has had beef with. Anyways, bottom line is, I think that Solar Productions isn't cool, but I don't think that he's bad. I'm on the fence, just sort of teetering off to both sides every now and then. I'm just on top of the fence. And I wholeheartedly believe that there are worse people than Solar Productions in this fandom that are still yet to come to light. Like, for instance, people like Blake the Blue Pug, Richard Jordan, and German E2 Productions. Oh, yeah. I am keeping my eye on that third user. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Oh no. Yeah, so it turns out while building the tracks, I kind of ran low on money. Yeah, so now I have no clue how I'm going to deliver coal to the smelters. Oh, big brain idea. Oh, no. I'm simply going to do this and then me and you, locomotive, we are going to let these trucks get at a decent speed. We are going to chase them, which is but likely not now. Whoa. They're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving. After those trucks. Shoot. No, 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 no. Just. No, come on. Do this derailed truck. I derailed this. Actually, to the coal depot because, yeah, I need coal. This, yeah. Let's try again. Come on, shovel. Get up the hill. Get up that hill. Come on. Oh, the firebox is nearly full. Let's go. Rolling time. Woohoo! Oh no. I forgot this uses realistic physics. Dang it. Yeah, no, this is so good though. Well, who's to say what's impossible while they forgot? The world keeps spinning and each new day. And I can feel a change in everything. And as I walk, and I know I begin to find we all don't, you know, it's medication time. I'd like you to leave my house. Hey, what time is it? You okay? What? No. Yeah, we need. You guys want to do skateboards? You're adopted. Stephanie gets lost. Nice. Anyways, um, where is he? Hold on, yo, who's gangst? New game. Then they approach the literal smelt of wax, which is, I guess, some red part of the island. I'm not sure. Wait a second. Yo, hold on. That voice. That will look you remind me of someone. James Jahamas Redeemer. Go break some fires again. Alright. I have officially started a new map. Let's make some new progress, I guess. Oh, and I get a tender engine. Alright. What? It's a tender? Oh. Fishery. Fish. So the fish is over here then. Where on earth is... Hold on. So according to my resources here, the closest one we have is the fishery. Looks like we're gonna be delivering some fish. Okay, yeah. That means we're gonna be taking some trucks. So there's a tender engine here, and a draining. Do we not have enough coal? Hello? Tender engine? Would you kindly move? We got places to go. Oh? Okay. please. You got steam. You could do it. Oh, yeah! We just needed coal. What? This place has clay. Has a clay pit. Okay, come on, come on. Get moving. Get moving. Oh wait, that's because the throttle's in all the way up. Well, that would make sense. We barely have enough track to go full speed. Okay, come on. Yeah, there we go. Loco break. Oh, don't you think that was too fast? That'd be 4 cars. All right, now. Shoot, break, break, break. But don't waste so much of your money. Alright, it's not that much. Still have money. Adventurous Thompson the first. Then probably went somewhere. There's only one person watching. Dang. I think everyone just left, I guess. I wonder what's going on. Now 2 are watching.
Penis.